I'm going to show you in less than 4 minutes why heatmap.com is better than Microsoft Clarity. If you're analyzing this website using Microsoft Clarity, you would only be able to see the number of clicks per element. For example, you would click on this FAQ and see 56 clicks. On this one, you would see 21 clicks in the 4 months window that I selected here and the 275 sessions on mobile. Granted, that's not much, but usually for e-commerce brands, the FAQ page is not the page that is receiving the most traffic, but it's a very important page nonetheless because that's where you can understand your shoppers' main fears and concerns. So with Microsoft Clarity, you have a first layer. You can know exactly what people care about. Here, if you were solely analyzing this with Microsoft Clarity, you would think that this is what people care the most about, right? Because it's getting more clicks than any other of the elements in this FAQ. The thing is, you don't know how much revenue has actually been generated by those clicks, and that's the extra layer that's provided by heatmap.com. With heatmap.com, you can see the revenue per click and the revenue per session. The revenue per click is the total revenue generated by the number of clicks on the element, and the revenue per session is the total revenue divided by the number of sessions on the page. If you want to compare elements that are the same, you can look at revenue per session. If you want to compare two elements that are different, you can look at revenue per click. Now, why is heatmap.com better than Microsoft Clarity? Well, if you were using exclusively Microsoft Clarity with this, you would think that this FAQ is the one getting the most attention, so this is what people care the most about. So maybe you would use the answer to this question on your home page, on your product page, collection page, and even in your emails, and potentially also in your ads. The problem here is that if you use exclusively Microsoft Clarity, you don't know if the answer to this question is actually working. Because for example here, what is the cost of return shipping? Out of 21 clicks, we got 4 purchases. But with this one, with 2 times more clicks, we had no purchase. This is a very strong indicator that the answer that the brand provided to this question is actually repelling to people. On the flip side, if we check this one, what if I purchase an item that later goes on sale, which is a very fair concern. If you buy something for, let's say, $100, and the next month the price go down to $60 because of a sale, you would be pretty annoyed, right? And I think that here the answer was working very well. Perhaps the brand is saying that, they'll refund you the difference between the price you buy and the sale price. Apparently, the answer drove a lot more purchase compared to the other questions. It's a 14% conversion rate, and we have a very high revenue per session and a very high revenue per click. So you see, even though this FAQ is getting less traffic than this one, the answer to the question is driving more revenue. And so you want to use heatmap.com to basically optimize your FAQ and optimize your answers to the questions. And if you find one FAQ that really stands out compared to the other, getting a lot of attention and also driving a lot of purchase, then you can use this information and then put it everywhere on your website because you know that it's driving revenue, because you know that the answer that you crafted is the right answer to the question that people have in their mind. And so this is how you want to use heatmap.com, and this is why heatmap.com is better than Microsoft Clarity. I strongly recommend that you use this software if you have an e-commerce brand, and I hope you like this video. If you want to see more content like this, please put a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.